Abracadabra.
I think Hootle senses something.
When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him.
I do have to admit, it's quite the...
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more...
Zephyr taught you? What?
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
No choice. Here I come! Enter
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Hey, Rocky! You gotta jump for cover! Well, looky here!
I hate camping out.
I think Hootle senses something.
I hate camping out.
Ho, 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 ho. Ho, ho, ho.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt. Do you sense one of your friends, Noodle?
Get lost!
Take this! It's over!
Here
Here I come! You're on! Not again! Rising Wyvern!
Looks like it could be worth something.
There's nothing here. It doesn't even connect to Vicente.
Nope. Let's quit wandering around and get back to work.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
An opponent like this should be easy. Rising Wyvern! Come not again! You're on!
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Little help!
Rising Wyvern!
You made quick work of them!
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
We're in good form!
I hate camping out. That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
Looks like trouble with capital T.
Rising together, we got this! It's over! Rising Wyvern! First strike! You're on! You're mine!
Step back. This one's all law.
Right, here goes! No escape!
Now you see what I can do. You made quick work of it.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pulse.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
We won that by a mile.
You okay?
Sorry. I was just thinking...
What's the matter?
Actually, now that I think of...
You too?
Yeah.
Right? And those ones look like the horns or claws of some giant monster. I'm surprised they managed to stay up.
Yeah. Just be thankful we don't have to pass under them.
Actually,
They won't come tumbling down that easily.
You sure about that?
Menancia harvests Earth energy, which explains why the topography is so varied here. It's also why those rocks are bound to be sturdy.
So all that...
Yeah.
The stronger the energy is, the greater impact it has on lots of things. So yes, like a great big fire.
but these imbalances are too pronounced to be nature's work. It's not how Dana would otherwise naturally look.
If it's not natural, then you mean all of this is the Renans doing?
When you put it like that, even something as nice looking as this starts to feel wrong. So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all.
Exactly.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he? Whew!
Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city?
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Danans. They're slick,
If they are, they're off.
and they're smiling too.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elda Menancia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Drashin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare.
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Danans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Danans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Danans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but
Still, Droshin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah.
right.
That can't be.
How's this? Wow.
Hey!
Zugelfangs would make great weapons.
You need to stop this fixation with weapons.
But you're the same way about food. Are you planning to stop that? What's this thing?
Maybe.
I guess.
Sure. Sure.
Okay! All right.
Hey!
So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere.
Gotta break through! Rising Wiper! I'm surrounded! You're on!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the front.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
You made quick work of them.
Want me to pick up these flags then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I'm not done! Here I come! Rising Wiper! My turn! Here I come! I'm not done!
Do it!
Azure Storm!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Get lost! Sleep now!
Rising Wiper!
Get on it!
Keep walking! You're on!
Are those arms even natural?
You're finished! Here I come!
Very well! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Now! You're mine! Come and face me! I'm on! Azure Storm! You're mine! Rising Wiper!
Now!
I'm on it! You're on! It's over!
Not on my watch!
Here I come! Rising Wiper! You're finished! You're on! Plasma shot! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! Rising Wiper!
Astral energy! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not again! No escape! You're on! Here I come! Plasma shot! You're on! It's over!
Where are you going?
Azure Storm! Rising Wiper! You're on! Take it! It's over! You're on!
What's this?
It's over! You're mine!
Hear my call! Spread!
Rising Wiper!
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Hear my call! I'll be
Rising Wiper!
water! Hear my call!
Plasma shot!
May a thousand gales carry the dread! Burning strike!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
You're mine! Rising Wiper!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the front.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Now you see what I can do!
Rising Wiper! You're on!
Hear my call!
Well, I'm impressed.
Take it!
It's in the sky.
May a thousand gales carry the dread! Freezing storm!
Here I come! Rising Wiper! Take it! Rising Wiper! You're on! Try harder! Now! Take it! You're mine! You're on!
Here's a healing art!
I'm not done! Rising Wiper!
I never miss!
You're on! It's on!
Divine!
Take it! It's over! Not today! Here I come! Take it! Here I come!
Now you see what I can do!
Escape! You're on!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
You've all got enough of it.
Yes, ma'am.
You're mine! I'll run you through! Here I come! It's over! Big blast! Azure Storm! Here I come! You're on! Plasma shot! Here I come! You're on!
Take this! You're finished! You're on!
Blast the shot!
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
I'm just getting started!
It's over!
You should have messed with me!
Try it not, Tim!
He's dead!
Let the marksman handle it!
Take this! You're finished!
Photon blast! Dance in the wheeling
You're mine!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'll finish you here and now!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that way.
My lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Water, hear my call!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Feel! Freezing storm! Get out of there with the others!
Tectonic claw!
The waters of creation! Where are you going?
You're done!
Ignite! Rising Wyvern!
Now you see what I can do!
Here I come!
Firmament
You're on!
Tiger!
Here I come!
Blast the shot!
You're mine!
Dance in the wind! There you go! No let up! Here goes!
Blow away!
You're on! Try harder! My turn! Here I come! Azure Storm! Rising Wyvern! You're on! You're on!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! An opponent like this should be easy. Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! You're on! It's over! This one's gonna be tough! It's on! Damn it! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Rising Wyvern! Try harder! Not again! You're on! Take this! Rising Wyvern! You're finished! We did not again! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! No escape! Rising Wyvern! You're finished! You're on! Take this! No chance! Laser sight! Try harder! You're mine! It's over! Take this! It's over! Eat dirt! We did not again! You're on! done! Rising Wyvern! It's on! No escape! You picked the wrong fight! Take this! Ha! You're on! Here I come! Here I come! Ha! You're mine! No escape! Try harder! My turn! Not a chance! No escape! Mirage! It's on!
No, not feeling so great.
No escape! Rising Wyvern! You're mine! No escape! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Struck! Mirage! Burn! Take this! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Slap the shock! You're mine! Come one, come all! Try harder! Take this! No, it can't end here! An opponent like this could be easy. I'm not done! Try my turn! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! I won't show you any mercy! I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! Take this! Mirage! Take this! Strike! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! This one's all mine! Eat this! Damn it! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're mine! I'll take you all on! You're mine! Here I come! No escape! Try harder! Take this! Mirage! Slap the shock! You're mine! You're finished! Mirage! Strike! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Slap the shock! You're mine! Strike! This one's all mine! My turn! Rising Wyvern! No escape! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Rising Wyvern! Strike! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Mirage! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Combat! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! It's over! Take it! Strike! It's over! Enter Storm! Combat! Strike! Here I come! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! Rising support! Mirage! Head for it!
Here's a healing arc! First aid! This one's mine! Here I go! You're mine! Mega Ray! There! How's this? Mega Ray! I never miss! Who wants to die next? Mega Ray! Who wants to die next? Mega Ray! Here I go! It's over! Out of our way! There! Go!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! You're mine! Where are you going? Mega Ray! Come on! I'll blow you to smithereens! Mega Ray! You're mine! I'm only getting started! There! It's over! It's over! If it's in the sky, it's mine! I never miss! Sighted! Little help! Hush! Take that! Raging Cascade! Spread! Light Astral... Whatever you do, just stay away from the spores! I'm on a roll! Light Astral Energy! They're attacking from behind! Light Astral Energy! Photon... Photon... Light Astral... Here's a magic exam! Spread! Light Astral Energy! Photon Splash! Hit! Take that! Here goes! One more! Light Astral Energy! Not on my watch! Sweet dreams! Raging Cascade! Spread! Light Astral Energy! Photon Splash! Go get him! Huh! Take that! More where that came from! Go no further! Bullseye! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Here goes! It's a duel of the arts! Light Astral Energy! Magic Exam! Spread! Art Field! Don't mind if I do! Here goes! You got company! Here goes! Bullseye! Hit! Ow! Close one! Right back at ya! Here goes! One more! One last one! Light Astral Energy! Take that! Hit! One more! One more! Art Expert coming through! Light Astral Energy! Photon Splash! Alright, it's showtime! Photon Splash! Light Astral Energy! Here! Close one! Gotcha! Here goes! Here's another! One more! Photon Splash! Raging Cascade! Spread! Blah, 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 magic spread! Here goes! One more! Raging Cascade! Arc sealed! Not on my watch! Photon Flash! Hit! Blah blah blah, net spread! Bullseye! Hit! Bullseye! Whoa, hey! One at a time! Hit! Light Astral Energy! Photon Flash! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Here goes! Take that! Here goes! Huh! One more! Huh! Here's another! Here goes! Raging Cascade! Spread! Photon Flash! Light Astral Energy! Hit! Bullseye! Huh! Here's another! Hit! Here's another! Huh! Close one! Right back at ya! Huh! Here's another! Magic Kazam! Air thrust! Photon Flash! Take that! Huh! Ready! Huh! Here's another! Not on my watch! Huh!
No backing down! Eat this! I'll run you! Eat this! Talon Storm! Almost too slow! Talon Storm! Blow away! Shattering pieces! Attack time! I'll finish you here and now! Big Flash! They got me flanked! Now you see what I can do! How's this? Huh? Eat this! You're done! I'm on it! I'll run you through! Steel! Out of the way! Big Flash! Steel! Talon Storm! Talon Storm! Shouldn't have messed with me! Talon Storm! I'll finish you here and now! Talon Storm! This! I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw!
Should we really take this?
like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads. Maybe it's time I try on the... Something new.
The son of killed the entire pantheon, then went to a different mythology and screwed a giant. Now he has a big ass snake as a grandson.
We get to go to a different mythology just to have some enemies.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danins and Renans getting along.
You never know.
What's wrong?
Yes! Ah!
How?
Huh? Hey!
Right.
Nice!
Right.
No way. I don't put...
Great!
Very...
What? I guess...
Wrong.
Yeah! Whoa! Is that... Oh, this is bad. Ah!
Just great.
Yes! Man, that was amazing! No wonder the old man was so gung-ho about it.
See? What did I tell you?
Shion, you've got sauce on your face.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Danans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord...
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about...
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elda Menancia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind. Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Danans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something here doesn't feel right, even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Halt!
I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Elda Menancia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Elda Menancia has Danans protecting him?
In this country, Danan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Sorry.
Very well.
Thinking about
I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
I just peeked and then when I
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
you
A
ingested
quarry
it.
manned by Danan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a run-in for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least...
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danans who with that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of...
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Hey!
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guest.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menancia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps. What if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menancia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword, I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik?
Yes, my lord.
Please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the Lords. Remember?
I could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menancia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign. Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But Sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Dahnans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too...
So you're the blazing sword of Colaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan Lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
And we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected. The room. It's nice.
Yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from
Look
over.
at me. Look.
Get yourselves
Old
together.
Oh, yeah, that's the
Sorry,
secret
but I
of
need to
life.
call it a day.
What did that?
Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins,
That's enough, Rinwell.
The cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Stay close.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers.
And you think that someone might be using that?
I could be wrong.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's so adorable.
You say something? Interesting.
What are you...
What we got for our sleep? Here, the Danins get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than any... Hell, apparently they even get time.
Could it be that they...
It was a... working the...
Yeah, you could be assigned to... There wasn't much in the way of compensation for...
An Elder Menancia?
To say the least. But the fact remains, Danins are...
Yeah.
I don't even know what to think right now.
sure it...
I wouldn't if I did.
I wonder...
Yeah,
You think one of his subordinates...
it's hard for me to...
Well, let's head further in.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
Gotta break through! You're mine! Eat this! You're finished! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
This is air thrust!
You're on!
Ready to flash! Here! More for the stockpile! Here I come! Spread!
Barely a... blip on our radar.
Get lost!
No escape! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
We can really make weapons with this?
The reason the tree... I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day. I really could have done without any...
You said it.
You have nothing to fear. Zeugles work for the Renans. There might be strays out here, but...
Using this...
Yeah.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Permanent treasure!
Coming! Strike!
Do it! Well, looky here.
Gotta break through! Take this! I'm last the shot!
Dust to dust!
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
No backing down!
You made quick work of us! Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out. These little ones are hardly worth it.
Less talking, more pummeling.
My fists are crushing it out there!
There. Together, that wasn't even a problem. Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you all—
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen? Forget it. It's...
What's with those two?
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Hey, when did we got the advantage?
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Do it! We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Out of our way! They're surrounding us!
now you see what I can
Bring
do.
on the fire!
What you say? Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
Now!
Barely a blip on our radar.
An opponent like this should be easy.
We're thinning them out.
Please, more like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slightly.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I guess we can take this? Everywhere you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more green.
Just like Calagli.
Let's dispose of the trash. In here!
Here I come! This one's all mine! Come one, come all! It's over!
Easy peasy, huh, Hoodle?
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
impressed how well balanced this thing is.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cyslodia is...
Watch out! The hell? Is that a Zoogle? That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful! Why can't these dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Less whining and more fighting, thanks.
Yeah, I got you.
Watson, the enemy is over there.
Not today!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking,
You make
more
quick work
coming.
of it.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out. It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to. I'm
You're
almost
ever in
in
a pinch,
Yeah.
my brain.
Can't get close enough
I
to
said
hit the main
almost.
point.
Don't get Let's start by taking out the tentacles.
I'm on it. Coming, here I come.
Rising Wyvern!
Astral energy, full throttle!
Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet. Certainly not bad.
No complaints here.
This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a wasted trip.
Really? Whatever you say, I guess. Let's follow.
You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully.
What the hell? I thought you wanted us to leave! You'll never make me talk! Not helpful! In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that?
Orochi's Rising Wyvern!
That frickin' does it! All back in your defense!
Glad you like your uses.
Take this!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
I'm not done! You're finished!
Burn!
Take this!
The enemy is going all out!
Take this!
Not in your dreams!
I'm not done!
Light Astral Hands is away!
You're mine!
Fury! Burning! Light Astral Hands is here! Here! Spread!
I'm not done!
Here goes! Burning!
Orochi's Fury! Orochi's Fury!
Cyan, back into the fray!
You're mine! It's over!
Order won't save you!
You're mine!
Sweet now! Where are you going? Let's get you off on
Rising Wyvern!
a whirling
You're
trouble!
up!
Water!
Orochi's
In here!
Here I come! You're mine!
Here goes!
I'm not done!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses. I'm the one who summoned you all here. Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cislodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
So, wait, Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm, for both Danans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right? We were in the Guard together. That is, until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Danan children who had been orphaned by the Renan's tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Danans were treated like people again. Menancia was reborn under his watch, and orphan children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Danans.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy. Earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
If only. See for yourselves.
What the... Is that... metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing. Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there. They call it the hollowing.
The hollowing?
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel. When were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Dahnan eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Law were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing. I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me, and together we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard. But I'm hoping that's about to change, now you're here.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It was a shot in the dark, but fortunately you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Dahnans here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next Lord of Elda Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Dahnan like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Wait, stop. Fuck. Listen. It's weird to think about how Riot was like, oh yes, maybe that's just only MOBA that anybody can play as good, right?